What is freaking good, y'all? Hope you guys are doing amazing. Hope you're doing fantastic and hope you're having the best day of your entire life, fam. So today is April 29th, 2025. Yesterday, I closed a $5,000 fitness program for 12 months. So I'm super excited to pull back the curtain, show you guys exactly what I did, how I did it, and show you guys how the call went. Here's the screenshot of the proof. And if you find this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow me on Instagram at Raytang Fitness, and let's connect on there. Hello?
Hey Ray,
What's up doing, bro?
doing good. How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Not too bad, not too bad. I was just wrapping up work. That's why I was just wrapping up a meeting. That's why I couldn't pick up the call earlier.
Okay. Awesome, man. How's your day
How's it
going so
going?
far?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah, you just
How's the
wrapped up
wedding
your
and
trips and
everything?
stuff?
Oh yeah. It was something. I had a couple of trips to India, and then I was in Saudi for a month. Then I had to travel for work.
Wow.
So there was a lot going on.
Yeah, busy man.
Yep. But I'm back. I'm gonna be here until like at least until October, November. I'm here. So
Okay. Yeah, got some time
it's time
to
to
lock in with your
it's time to
fitness.
finally pull the plug on this one.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man, would love to know more about your fitness goals right now. Like, what are you currently at, in terms of your weight?
Yeah. So currently, I think it's right about the same thing. I don't know how much did I tell you at that point. Currently, I'm at 98 kg. So that's what in pounds.
Okay.
Uh, I'll have to look at what would translate in pounds. But I'm 98 kgs right now. So definitely hasn't gone down.
Yeah.
Also, time and again, work,
Yeah.
just being at home for a longer duration or just being at a table, at a work desk or just at my chair for a long time.
Yeah.
So, minimal this thing. I occasionally go play some badminton. So there's some light exercises. Try to hit my 10,000 steps. Not
Yeah.
always successful.
Yeah.
Sometimes I am. So it's been on and off, but the goal remains same. Reduce weight. I really want to touch that 80, 79 kg that mark.
Mm.
Um, and then obviously need some guidance in terms of like, okay, no, in terms of diet.
Yeah.
So and then need someone to tell me what to do at the gym. Like I don't mind going to the gym, but like when this
Mm.
like what happens is I don't know what to do there, and
Mm.
that usually causes me to just go there and just come back. I'm not doing
Yeah.
anything valuable. So need some guidance there. The goal remains same, weight loss.
Yeah.
Um, and obviously like because of the way there's been health issues in the sense, same thing, right? Cholesterol,
Mm.
uh, sugar, and stuff like that. I haven't crossed any boundaries yet, but I'm very close to. It's pretty high. My diabetes and sugar and
Yeah.
cholesterol levels. So
Yeah.
um, those remains the goals, bro.
Okay. Absolutely. And you're currently 98 kgs right now, 216
Yeah,
pounds, right? And you
yeah,
want to be around that like 70 to 80 kgs,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay. So you're looking to kind of lose probably what, like around 40 pounds?
yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah, 40 pounds. And I guess, right now for you, like, you mentioned how in terms of like going to the gym, you don't really have like a struggle going there, but like you don't know what to do, right?
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha. And how long have you been struggling with that for?
that has always been the case. Like
Mm,
I really don't want to think when I'm at the gym. Like
yeah,
I wish someone tells me, okay, do 10 sets of this and
yeah,
do this and this, and I go
yeah,
do it and come back.
yeah,
Uh, that's what I would like.
yeah, absolutely. Just having something structured,
Yeah,
something like written out for you and just like
exactly.
holding you more consistent, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
gotcha. And I guess, for you right now, like, why is it important for you to, lose these 40 pounds right now?
I mean, I think health is a big reason.
Yeah,
So I want to focus there. My blood work wasn't good. The
Mm,
last one I had, as I mentioned, cholesterol and diabetes level are not looking good.
yeah,
So really want to pull those down, the numbers there, and
yeah,
just get in shape, man. Just want to feel better.
yeah. Gotcha. So it's like mainly like for good health and your blood work wasn't as good, right?
Yeah,
Gotcha. And just like overall looking better, right?
exactly.
Gotcha. Any other reasons why it's important for you to lose these 40 pounds?
Uh, no, I think health is a major one.
Mhm. Okay. Gotcha. And what are you currently doing right now for your workouts and for your diet?
Currently, in terms of like diet, I try to make sure that I'm not consuming much carbs or much sugar, but you know how it goes with Asian diet. There's a lot of rice involved, and
Yeah.
so and eventually end up consuming a lot of it. And the other thing is like, especially after a long day of work, food really suits my mood.
Yeah.
So after work and everything, I don't wanna go out or hit the gym or anything. I just wanna eat something nice,
Hmm.
and that usually could be, I don't know, like fries or whatever,
Hmm.
whatever's available at the crib.
Hmm.
So just eating makes me feel good.
Yeah.
So I end up eating unnecessary stuff or, try to eat more than what I'm supposed to. I
Yeah.
try to make use of some apps to like count my calories, but I usually go about I try to limit myself to 1800, 2000 calories a day, but like I still go up.
Yeah.
So it's also about like same thing, right? Like when it comes to diet,
Hmm.
to have something written out, structured,
Yeah.
which I can just blindly follow
Yeah.
and not think about it much, like
Yeah.
that will help. And same thing about the exercise of physical exercises as well.
Yeah.
Uh, because I'm working from home, because my job in the IT field revolves around me spending a lot of time with my laptop computer, being at my chair desk. So that really brings down the physical activity aspect of things
Yeah.
on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Um, and then afterwards, I try to like I have a treadmill, so I try to walk, get in few steps, or just walk around
Hmm.
when I'm on the call or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I haven't hit the gym and I want to say like since December,
Okay.
so it's been a minute. Um, so I want to get back to things.
Yeah, absolutely. Gotcha. And you haven't been to the gym since December?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. And I guess, like what would you say is like your biggest struggle right now in losing the 40 pounds?
I would say just not having a structured, organized plan
Mm,
definitely is an issue. And
yeah.
I'm just like, I just spent time just thinking of what should I be doing
Mm,
and not actually doing stuff.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
so that's a big aspect for both like physical
Yeah.
exercise as well as diet.
Gotcha.
And as I
Mm,
mentioned, like after a long day of work, I'm just like I wanna not do anything.
yeah. And like for when you said you spend a lot of time thinking about, what you're going to do instead of actually doing it, right?
Exactly.
Um, I guess, how has that been holding you back from getting to your goals right now?
Yeah, big time. I think that's the number one reason.
Mm,
Like I'm always like, I know, okay, what are the steps to be taken, and I like try to spend more time looking into those things,
yeah.
and there's like so much noise, right? When you open Instagram or YouTube or just internet in general, there's like thousand people talking about thousand things, and
Yeah.
it's so much noise. So, uh, I would like to just like cut out all the noises and just focus on one thing.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that it'll be your suggestions that
Yeah.
I'll focus on and hopefully get to my goals.
Yeah, absolutely. Information overload is definitely a thing because there's so much information, but you're just like, who do I listen to? And even if you know what
Yeah,
to do, right? Like I believe that at the
exactly.
end of the day, it comes down to commitment and
Yeah,
consistency and accountability, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Um,
absolutely.
and I guess, for you, like let's say like in the next 6 to 12 months, like where do you ideally see yourself?
Yeah, so my goal is um by 2025, I want to dedicate to my health.
Hmm.
So this is the year where I'm like, okay, I need to put my step down.
Yeah.
So by end of 2025 is where I wanna see myself really losing that weight.
Hmm.
So my goal is, I don't know how possible this is, but like if around say September, October, that gives us like good 4 or 5 months. If I can really bring down my weight from 90s to 80s,
Hmm.
and get better in shape in terms of not just not just losing weight, but toning things out, making
Yeah.
sure I'm more active, I'm flexible, I'm more energetic.
Hmm.
So that would be, I would say that would be my goal. And
Hmm.
ideally, I want to get down to 70s, because
Yeah.
as per my height, I should be weighing somewhere between 75 to 78.
Yeah.
So I would ideally want to get there in like 12 months time.
Yeah, absolutely. So your short-term goal, it's like by September, October, lose about like 25 to 35 pounds, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then, within the span of like a year, you want to lose like 45, 50 pounds, right?
yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Absolutely. Those are some good goals to have for sure. I think that's definitely doable. I think,
Hmm.
if you stay consistent with the right
Hmm.
game plan, and follow everything that I tell you, you're going to be
Yeah,
very successful in doing that. And like my best clients get those results, right?
exactly, exactly.
Um,
I've been following you for a long time,
yeah,
so I've seen your client testimonials. I've seen,
cool.
I'm forgetting his name. I think one of you guys came down 40 pounds, right?
Yeah, Jonathan.
Jonathan, yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm hoping I could repeat it. So,
yeah,
and I'm here.
yeah. I believe he lost. Um, let me look at it again because he lost a good amount of weight. He
Yeah.
lost 55 pounds in a year.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's insane.
55 pounds in a year. He
That's
completely
motivation.
changed his life around. He
Yeah.
came to me and he was like, Ray, like my back is hurting. I'm working at a computer all day.
Yeah.
It's like I'm taking these medications, taking these pills, and I just don't want to live this way anymore. Right. And a year later,
Yeah.
we just hit a workout together like maybe like 3 weeks ago. 1 year
Uh-huh.
mark. 1 year mark. 55 pounds down. He says he's the
Yeah.
best he's ever felt. He's waking up 5 a.m. every single morning now. He's like, it's just easy now. It's like habit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's completely changed
Okay.
his life around. It's
Mhm.
like his blood work is really good. Everything's normal. He's at a healthy weight. But he's like, yeah, like it's crazy what happens when, you're consistent doing the right things. Because he was telling me the exact same thing, bro. It's like it's crazy because he was saying the same thing. He's like, man, like I always listen to stuff on the internet. This guy's telling me do this. This guy's telling me to do that, and I just get
Yeah.
overwhelmed, and I just do nothing. And he's like,
Exactly.
I gotta, I gotta do something. I gotta get committed to one person, one plan that's worked, and I want to follow it for 1 year and see where that goes. And that's what he did.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the point where I'm at. Where I'm like, I need to shut everything down. I need to unfollow all these things that I've been following on
Yeah.
Instagram and whatnot. I
Yeah.
just want to like listen to one person and
Yep.
dedicate and be consistent for one whole year and
Yep.
uh,
Yep.
get things done.
Yep. Exactly. Um, but yeah, man, it sounds like, right now, like you're trying to lose those 25 to 35 pounds, short-term goal. Long-term goal, you want to lose like 45, 50 pounds, right? That's very doable.
Mhm.
Especially if you're willing to put in the hard work and dedication that it requires. right?
Yeah.
So I have some questions that I want to ask you as well, right? Just to make sure that you're a good fit for the program, and that
Yeah.
we're a good fit to work together, right? Because, sometimes I ask these questions and, we're not a good fit, right? Um, so
Absolutely. Absolutely.
so I just want to, be transparent and upfront with you. Like this is what it requires, the time investment and everything. Just so that like you don't just join the program and be like, whoa, I didn't know like I had to do this, right?
Yeah.
So inside the program, like we're required to work out at least 3 times out of the week, right? Workouts are
Mm-hmm.
typically 45 minutes to an hour long. Are
All
you
right.
able to do that?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Perfect. And then number two is like I want to work with a person that is coachable, teachable, and communicates well, right?
Yeah.
Because anytime you have a hiccup in your fitness journey or you have some issues that you're dealing with, I want you to be
Mhm.
open and transparent with that, right? Hey, right, like
Got it.
I had a cheat meal. I ate more than I should yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And then you tell me that. Because if I don't know and you're cheating on the back end, right, and you're like, oh yeah, here are my meals, Ray, and then you're eating like 2 extra meals that you're not showing me,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're not getting results and you're only cheating yourself, right? So I
Absolutely.
require all my clients to be honest, transparent, and open about everything in terms of what they're going through, what they're struggling with, their diet, their nutrition, their workouts, and just open communication, right?
Absolutely.
Are you able to do
Absolutely.
that?
No. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. And I think that's spot on
Yeah,
because yeah, if I, as I mentioned, right, like if I'm joining this,
yeah,
then my goal is that I'm just like listening to you,
yeah,
and then I'll be very shamelessly be completely open with you
yeah.
in terms of
Perfect.
being anything, right? Like,
Yeah,
hey, Ray, I'm not feeling good today. I'm not in the mood. Should I do? Or like,
yeah.
I ate a little bit extra, or I didn't got don't feel like going, or whatever.
Exactly.
So,
And by you communicating, it tells me it's like, hey, you need a little bit of help, and I'm going to respond back to you. Right.
yeah,
And through that one response, it actually might motivate you to hit the gym or stay consistent. And this is
yeah,
what happens to build more momentum. This is why you see all of my clients winning and successful. It's because I'm holding them accountable. Right.
yeah,
There's going to be so many other coaches like, yeah, it's okay, cheat meal, do that. But for me, I hold all of my clients to a higher standard, right?
yeah,
And the higher standard is what you need because if you just keep on doing what you're doing right now, it's not getting you the results that you want. So if
exactly.
you want change in your life, you're going to need to do something that's different, right?
Hmm.
And it's all about elevating your standards. It's all about educating yourself on exactly what you need to do for your workouts, your diet, your form, your technique, and everything so that you can
Yeah,
get the best results possible, lose fat, lose weight, you know, have better health, and just overall, it's like better, live a better life, right?
absolutely.
Gotcha. So those are great, bro. So sounds like it's like a good fit so far. And
Yeah,
then the only thing left is, for us to talk about like the program itself and for
yeah,
you to say, hey, this program's for me. Right. Because,
yeah.
I want to explain what the program is. And if you're like, hey, this is exactly what I need, I'm in full alignment to it. Let's get started. We can get started. Right.
Got it.
But, like that first part was for me to see like if you're a good fit in the first place. And then now you get to see if it's a good fit for you. Right. So inside the coaching program, there's going to be four main components, right? The first
Mhm.
one is going to be the workouts. So the workouts are going to be science-based workouts. So you're going to be given exact exercises. You're going to be given video demonstrations on exactly what you need to do in the gym, given instructions, right? The reps, sets, rest time, everything that you need to know is going to be laid out on an app. You're going to
Okay.
see everything listed out so that you have zero guesswork in the gym, right?
Hmm.
You know how you told me, like, hey, like, I don't know what I'm doing in the gym, I don't have any structure. This is going to help solve that.
Okay.
Everything is going to be
Good.
listed out, all the details. You can track your progress, you can track your weight and everything so that you can get that data for yourself to see your improvements over time as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is very beneficial because whenever like it's like input this for all my clients, they see that they're going up in weight. They get more excited. They're like, "Oh, wow, I'm getting stronger. Oh, I'm building more muscle. Oh, man, like this is great." Right? This motivates them
Yeah.
to keep on going, right? So in terms of that, do you have any questions on how that works?
Will the workouts in the app be specific for my situation?
Yep. Yep.
Got it.
So I
That's
know
good to
that
know.
you're currently at 216 pounds, and I'm not going to give you any exercises that are more advanced, right, for your current fitness level. It's all going to
Yeah.
be pretty basic and very effective workouts, and everything's going to
Mm-hmm.
be listed on there, so that you can do it effectively and efficiently. And as you get better, let's say like in the next couple months, you lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, you're lighter, you're getting stronger, you're getting used to the movements. I'll add like new workouts in there for you so that, these are more advanced workouts, right?
Mm-hmm.
For suitable for your fitness level, right?
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of like imagine like school, right? Like freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, senior year, right? You just get
Mm.
better and better and better, right?
Got it.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any questions with the workouts?
No, no, this is
Cool.
good.
And then the second pillar is going to be the diet and nutrition. So 80% of your results will come from the diet and nutrition alone. So what I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
be teaching you is many different methods on how to build a sustainable diet plan for you, right? I work with a lot of Asians, South Asians, and like I understand the culture, right? It's like a lot of
Yeah. Yeah.
rice, a lot of carbs, a lot of oils and
Yeah.
spices and all that stuff. I've dealt with it all, right? A
Yeah.
lot of occasions, weddings, it's like social gatherings, like everything. But
Yeah.
I've figured out the recipe for success in terms of what you need to be eating, how you need to be eating, and how to be more mindful of specific choices so that you can
Mm.
actually lose the weight that you've always wanted to lose the fat, still enjoy, going out to eat with, your significant other or your
Yeah.
family, and still enjoy life, right? Because I don't want to be the
Correct.
coach telling you, hey, you can never eat like Indian food ever again, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
gotta eat like chicken, broccoli, and rice every single day. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be that, right? That's gonna make you miserable. You can lose a lot of weight,
Hey.
but that's gonna make you miserable, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've
Yeah.
worked with, a lot of people with this. It's like to still incorporate their favorite foods into their diet so that they can get the best results possible, right? Because if
Yeah.
you, do something that's not sustainable, once you start reverting back to those habits, you're gonna regain all that weight back, right? And that's what
Mm.
I've seen as a coach doing this for, over 6 years now, right? That's what
Yeah.
happens, right? So I want to teach you the proper and the right way to do things so that you can lose the weight, like lose those 40 to 50 pounds and keep it off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it becomes a lifestyle now,
Mm.
right? Rather than like, oh, I'm going to lose 40 pounds real quick and then gain back the 40 pounds, right? I don't want that for my
Absolutely.
clients. I want them to
Mm.
change their life around and change their habits. But it first comes from changing your knowledge, right? So, like you
Mm.
said, I'm going to erase everything that you know right now, and I'm going to give you a
Yeah.
better way of doing things with your workouts, with your diet, with your nutrition, and with your habits. Any
Mm-hmm.
questions with that?
No, no, this is
Perfect.
perfect.
And then the third part is going to be the mindset, right? The
Mm.
mindset is going to be the most important aspect because everything stems from your mind, right? There's going to
Yeah.
be days where you're like, man, work is just so busy. I don't feel like going to the gym.
Yeah.
I just want to eat, right? I just want to
Yeah.
like just binge eat and that will make me feel so much better. But we're
Exactly.
going to coach your mindset to think a different way, right? And when we're able to coach you on the different way of doing things, right, in a better way, a healthier
Mm.
way, you're going
Mm-hmm.
to change your actions and your actions are going to lead to better results, right?
Mm.
So we're going to change your self-development over the span of months and years of working together, right? So that you become a
Got it.
whole different person when
Yeah.
you're done, right? that you're gonna
Got
look
it.
back and be like, I don't know who that Felix was, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who, 2024 Felix is, but 2025 Felix, whole different person,
Yeah.
right?
That's exactly how I want to feel. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last part is accountability and support. I'm going to be your coach, and I'm going to push you, encourage you, motivate you, inspire you, remind you, and do everything I can in my possible power to make sure that you stay consistent and you're held accountable, right? Because I want you to get good results. And selfishly, I want you to get really good results because why? You're going to tell your friends, you're going to tell your family, you're going to tell your coworkers how good of a coach I am. And guess what that does for business? It's better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So selfishly, I want you to succeed and I want you to win because it's going to be good for you and it's also going to be good for me. Right?
Yeah.
So it's in my best interest to make sure that you're getting amazing transformation and that everyone looks at you and you're like, wow, like Felix, you're looking so much better, man. Felix, wow, like you're looking so much slimmer. Have you lost weight? You're looking so good now, right? And you're walking into work, or you're walking into family gatherings and they're like, wow, you changed, right? So how did you do it? And you're gonna know,
Exactly.
right? Hey, I worked with this coach. Maybe you should work with him too, right?
Yeah.
So that's the entirety of the program. I also have a group chat of all my clients in there as well. So, like you're gonna see guys in there posting their meals, posting some recipes, posting their workouts and all that stuff as well. Just as a simple reminder, it's like, hey, you're not in this alone, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like having friends, having people, it's like, hey, I'm hitting the gym right now. It's like, oh man, I should probably hit the gym today too, right?
True. Yeah.
So just having that extra accountability, right? And having that group, I feel like really helps a lot of these guys as well. And especially for men, sometimes we're pretty competitive, right?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, like if this guy's getting the workout in, I should get a workout in too. I don't want to be the slacker of the group, right? Because you see who's in there, you see who's posting, you see who's not, right? So it's like, that's the entirety of the program. It's all designed to help you accomplish your goals, and I'm going to create everything tailored and specific to you. Any questions?
No. Excellent so far.
Cool. Yeah, I guess what part of the program stands out to you the most?
I think the workouts and the diets, and you being there as a support. So
Yeah,
I can reach out. I think would
yeah.
be great.
Yeah, and you're always gonna have support to me because this is what I do full time. I don't have like a side job or a full time job. It's like I do this. This is this is my like dedication,
That's good to know.
right?
Yeah.
So anything you need, I'm gonna be here to support you. If you ever need to schedule a call, be like, hey Ray, like I got this wedding I need to go to. Like, what are some good options I can eat while I'm there, right? Like I can tell you, right? Or it's like, hey, I'm going out to eat with my wife. We're eating at this restaurant. Do you have any recommendations? I'll give you some recommendations, right? So I'm always gonna be in your corner, right? So that's what I want to communicate with you. It's like I'm gonna be here for you, and I'm gonna treat this like a marriage, right? Because it requires two people to show up, right?
Perfect.
I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that you're showing up, but that's why I require all my clients to show up as well. Because I know that if my clients show up and they do everything I tell them, this is gonna be an amazing relationship.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We love that.
Cool, man. So yeah, do you feel like this program is in alignment to what you want?
Absolutely.
Cool. And then yeah, only thing left is talking about the financial investment. I do have two programs that I can offer you. One is going to be the 6 month, and one's going to be the 12 month, right?
Okay.
The 6 month option is going to be 3,000, and the 12 month option is going to be 5,000.
Okay.
Which one would you like?
I mean, I wouldn't mind going with the 12-month option.
Okay.
But is there any flexibility for installment payments, or like do I have to pay the whole thing one time, or do you have flexibility there?
Yeah, so we can definitely do like an installment if you would like. Ideally, it would be paid all up front, like if possible. That way,
Yeah.
like a lot of my clients, they pay up full and then they're like, "Hey, I'm committed. I want to do whatever it takes, it's like to succeed with this." Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I mean, I would just need like two payments, two installments.
mhm.
I can pay 2.5 now and then 2.5 in a couple of months, if that's okay.
So we only do have monthly subscriptions if you would like that. Or we can do,
Yeah.
or like we can do, let me see here.
Yeah, monthly also works.
Okay.
Whatever's easier for you. So you mean 5,000 going by each month, like divided by 12?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So let me see. Let me create that link for you real quick.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna send it over to you. So you press that link and then let me know when you're on that page. Uh,
Yes, I think. Yeah, I'm on that page.
yeah. So press affirm. You see where it says affirm?
Uh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then press learn more.
Mm-hmm.
And then those are the three options that you can take.
Okay.
Yeah. I would always recommend doing the first one. But if you would like to do the 12 months, there would be some interest on that.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do the first one, the 600.
Yeah.
Already. Put in my bank details.
Yep.
Give me a second.
And then you're also in the Chicagoland area too, right?
Yep, I'm in Arlington Heights actually.
Okay. Yeah. Like one of these days we can set up a time to get in and work out together too.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. I always like whoever's in the Chicagoland area because I do like online, so it's like people are from all
Oh,
over the US. But
oh,
whenever people are in the Chicagoland area, I love meeting up with them, working out together.
already. Uh, I'll share my screen again.
Yep.
I think it's through.
All right, can you check real quick.
Look at the screen as well.
Yep. Congrats on joining the program, bro.
Perfect. There we go.
Super excited to help you change your life around.
There we go. I'm looking forward to it.
That's awesome, man. What made you want to commit?
I mean, as I mentioned, right? It's I think I reached that point where I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
I need to do something about it.
Yeah. Let's do it,
Yeah.
bro.
So
I'm
yeah, let's do
excited.
it.
I'm excited for you.
I'm happy, and hopefully, things will change.
Yeah,
So,
things
yeah,
will change. Things will change.
absolutely. Absolutely.
And for you, like, when would you like to start your fitness program?
I'm ready to go. Starting the day after tomorrow,
Okay. Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, sounds good.
Wednesday onward.
And then
Already.
can you send me your email right now? And I'm gonna send you over the agreement and also invite you into the app.
Yep. Sending it to you right now.
Okay. Start date April 30th.
April 30th sounds good.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna write it down right now. And then what 3 to 4 days are you able to work out 4 days a week?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
perfect. And what 4 days would you like to work out?
I mean, you can put up alternate days like Monday,
Okay.
Wednesday, Friday, Saturday,
Okay.
like Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that for you. And then with your work from home job, is it like a typical like 9 to 5?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Usually I'm done by like 5:30.
Okay, perfect. All right. I'm gonna send over the agreement right now,
Yeah.
and then you can take a look at that. Sign it real quick while we're on the call. Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna invite you to the app as well. So we'll be probably done in the next 10 minutes here. You can do that, or you can do it on your phone too. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do I do it on the phone?
So open up the document.
Uh-huh.
And then top right corner, you should see like a box with the arrow pointing upwards.
Yeah.
Press
Yes.
that, and then right below it, or like as you press it, you should.
Sign with the DocuSign?
Yeah.
Just sign with DocuSign, or is there any other?
You can also do markup. You see where it says markup should be
Yeah.
right under copy,
Oh, okay.
and then you can go down, and then bottom left hand corner, you should see a black pencil.
Got it.
Yeah, you can tap that, and then sign it, date it. And then the next step is whenever you have some time, you can just fill out the training app that I just sent you. You should have seen that too, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have that on actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can just fill that out on your own time. Like we don't need to stay on the call for that one.
Perfect.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you into the group chat with all the guys right now. And then
Okay.
give me tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to send you some more documents to your email. I'll send you some stuff to your messages, right? And then by Wednesday, you should have your workout program. You should have like your diet, and you should have everything like listed out, recipes, guides, everything that you need, ready to go by Wednesday.
Okay. Perfect.
All right, sounds good. Any other questions for me?
Yeah. What's the app called?
Trainerize.
Trainerize. Okay.
Yeah.
That should be in the email, right?
Yeah, I just sent it to you. You should have gotten it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Sounds good, Ray.
All right, sounds good. You excited?
Am I pronouncing the name right? Is it Ray?
Yeah, it's Ray.
Perfect.
All right, sounds good, man. You excited?
Thanks, man. Yeah, excited
What are you most excited about?
to get this thing started. It's been a long pending one.
Let's do
Let's
it.
get the ball rolling on this one.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Hit a nice little flex. All right, let's go. One day or day one? You chose day one. Let's go. All right, sounds good. All right.
Yeah, you have a good one, okay?
You too.
Yeah, bye.
And let me show you guys here. 20.4K, 5K deal. Let's get it, y'all. Marketing leads to easy sales, right? So this one, no objections or anything as well, right? It's like knew exactly, like he wanted to work with me, hopped on a call. He saw my clients getting amazing results, presented the offer, right? And how I pitched it at the end was more so like, hey, like, like gotta qualify him. And then he has to see if it's a good fit for the program. And then when both mesh well together, it's going to be a great relationship. So I'm super excited to help him change his life around for the better. So yeah, man, stay tuned. Stay tuned.